What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to 20 Minutes to Dawn. I did that kind of review video yesterday, and I gotta say, the game is crazy addicting. I ended up playing it all day long. Love it. It's just super, super fun. Once again, it falls right into that vampire survival, vampire survivors bracket where it's an action roguelite that's $2.99 and is just gonna make you smile. So $3 smiles are not too shabby, that's for damn sure. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on in, and I'm gonna show you the build that I've been having a lot of luck with, and that is with Spark and the lightning on impact. Now, I focus full on to elements, so fire, frost, the lightning, the entire enchilada. We're going to be bringing along the dual SMGs. This is a look at my runes and what I've got applied so far. But let's hop on in and give it a whirl on Darkness number 3. Now, this is actually my first attempt on Darkness 3, so Darkness 1 and Darkness 2 were absolute steamrolls with this build. So let's see how it's going to hold up in Darkness 3. So let's pop right on in and get things going. Now, of course, as with any build, I think the biggest challenge is always right at the super, super early game. And, getting your priorities and getting a little RNG on your side to, to get the build well rounded out. Let's keep letting it go. I was hesitant to use these 3 health characters, but I gotta say, Spark is an absolute joy to play. And one of the things, I mentioned it on stream yesterday, and I'll probably stream this game again today over on Twitch, but one of the things I mentioned is one of the things that really, really is super fun for me personally in this style of game is just filling the screen with massive amounts of noise. So we're going to try to get some serious craziness going on here. Let's go ahead and go with rapid fire, as faster firing equals more lightning bolts. So the more lightning, the merrier. Now, of course, as soon as I get that rune as soon as I get the option where I get the lightning bolt every 2 shots, and here it is right here, it is going to change the build. Electromage is just good stuff. I do want to take double shot as well, but I'm going to go with Electromage first, and that's going to really help me clearing through this earlier game. Depending on how RNG treats you, you can really get to a point where you're just blasting through the bosses super, super fast as well. The little sprinty dog guy, the second boss, has always given me a hard time. I still think it's the hardest boss out of all of them. However, if you get the elements stacked up prior to getting to that boss, you're just going to wreck it. Let's go ahead and take haste, as haste is just never a bad idea. We're starting to get lots of XP laying around, so we should be able to get leveled up quite quickly and hopefully get the build really rounded out. Here we go with the Frost Mage. Let's go ahead and snag it. Prioritizing elements all the way around, no matter what the element is. Now, I am going to go into quite a few ammo ones, but mainly focusing on just the fire rate and the ammo capacity. Now, we're going to get to a point in game here, assuming all goes well, where we don't have to reload at all. We're just going to constantly be regenning enough ammo just to keep this SMG just absolutely flying. So we will be taking some that are focused on bullets, but we are prioritizing elements. Let's go with Frostbite. We're starting to get a good bit of XP laying. Just need to be able to circle back around. Oh yeah, that was good stuff right there. Getting a little bit boxed in away from where I want to be, but we will get there. Let's see, we got Pyromage. So once again, we're just focusing on the elements all the way around. I can just go back over to that stuff. I would rather have to loop around and go back over to everything than lose one of my health, because, you know, I'm certainly not a pro and definitely am extremely careless way too often. So that's still my one hesitation about using Spark here, is only having the 3 health is absolutely terrifying for me. Let's see, and there's our double shot. That will get us going in the right direction here. Now remember, we're going to be applying these elements with not only our lightning, but our bullets themselves. So getting that double shot is quite important, and it does get all of those elements applied as we need them. Let's see if we can't get this boss worked on here a little bit. There we go, boss down, and we had just enough elements to really burn him pretty darn quick. So let's go with Energize, and here we go. This is where it begins on the not having to reload. When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 20% chance to automatically refill 3 of your ammo. It's just so huge, and let's see what we get here. There we go, 50% lightning damage. We will take that for certain. Now you're going to see we're going to be able to fire much, much longer before having to reload at all. So, you know, as I mentioned, if things go according to plan, towards the end game, we just will not reload. Let's see, quick hands, reload rate, and fire rate. Let's go ahead and take that for now, because we do want that fire rate. And, you know, we are still reloading. So, since we are still reloading, everything, any benefit we can get is going to just help us out. Try to grab some of this this XP. It is really just stacking up around the map here. I'm hoping to maybe get another element before the old doggo here gets here. Now let's see, we got bounce, we got vitality, we got light bullets, where once again, fire rate, maximum ammo, but it also is going to increase our projectile speed. So I am liking that. Armed and ready. I got mixed emotions on which one of those to take. I think we'll go ahead and take... let's take the light bullets. Let's take the light bullets. Get a little faster projectile speed. Only going to help us out in the long term. We need to get more of our fire and ice going, though. That is for sure. Fairly good start so far, though. I feel good about where we're sitting at the moment. Need to get that running gun as soon as I can as well. I'll be able to avoid a lot of these close calls that way. Okay, here comes Doggo. Sadly, we're a little overwhelmed here with mobs. It's pretty good timing to get Electro Mastery, though. Let's go ahead and snag it. Alright, we got him. What do we want? Tome of Speed, Tome of Elements. Once again, we're prioritizing elements on everything all the way around. So anytime we get a choice that is something elemental, that is what we're going to be picking. And hopefully we can beast mode it out here. We're going to have to see how it goes. We got still 15 minutes left, or 14 minutes left. Get a little bit of this XP collected up. Alright, what do we have? We got Electro Bug. We got an Intense Burn. A little extra burn damage. We will take it. By the end game, we should be to the point where our lightning strikes are also applying burn. And that will be kind of a big deal. So, definitely want to make sure we're focusing on the freeze and the burn. Well, once again, I mean, just any element. If you get an elemental choice, that is what I'm going for. Ooh. Ooh, little sketch there, little sketch there. But that is alright. We will be able to get... oh, there's our health right back. So we'll take that. That, of course, is from our rune skill tree. Let's go ahead and go with Firestarter. Oh, we actually got Run and Gun. Yeah, Run and Gun is just super, super helpful. It's definitely a big quality of life thing. Not getting the big slow popped on. It's a little tougher. Imagine that. Darkness 3 is a little tougher than Darkness 2. As it should be. Let's keep snagging up this XP, though. There's enough XP laying around. There's probably a couple of levels worth of XP just laying on the ground right now. It's just a matter of going around and collecting it all. Okay, now we got Firestarter, fresh clip. Let's go ahead and take Firestarter. Once again, another element. I do need to get to a point where I'm not reloading so much, though. What do we got? We got a bounce. Let's go ahead and take the split fire, though. Give us a few more shots going off in different directions. More shots, of course, equal more lightning bolts, which equals more of a chance I don't have to reload, so... I feel like I'm reloading much, much more than I was my last run. The last run I did was Darkness 2, of course. Alright, and there's Frostfire. So that is... I mean, that's what we need to take. Let's go ahead and go with it. The Frostfire will help out quite a bit, no doubt. And you see now we're turning a little bit more into a lawnmower. We can just kind of blaze through in any particular direction we want to now. And that is a plus. Magnetism, just for the quality of life, I think is a no-brainer. And we're getting to a point where we're getting a few less reloads now, so... Good stuff there. I do need to break out here and collect up this XP. I keep talking about it, I just need to do it. And here we go as well, recharge. So every XP pickup is a 10% chance to refill 1 ammo. All boiling down to, once again, trying to get to a point where we never have to reload. So we're getting lots of shots fired off now. Depending on what stage you're at, reloading can be quite brutal with this SMG. Alright, let's go ahead and take Power Shot, not because we want the bullet damage or the knockback, but because we want Splinter. So we're going to take this just so we can get to Splinter. Let's go ahead and do it. So far, so good, really, but I am getting just boxed in. Just a tiny, tiny bit now. Let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and take the Holy Shield, because we're going to be able to convert that into a little bit of movement speed as well, and reload rate, in case we do get stuck reloading. Definitely a beast mode build. There's no doubt there. Let's see. Divine Blessing. there's that movement speed while the holy shield is up. But, you know, the entire build is based around more lightning. So the electric bug, or electro bug, is going to give us more lightning. Let's just take it. More lightning, more better. Clearing fairly well. And there is Splinter. That is what I was looking for out of that tree. This is going to give these little projectiles going everywhere, but these little projectiles, they're free also, and they do add up. Its benefit adds up. Now, at this 10-minute mark, when you get sub 10 minute and you get these little wormy dudes, the mob density is just not as big. So this build is really focused on mob density. The greater the mob density, the better you are. But with the mob density being kind of low, it's also a great opportunity just to run around and make sure you got as much of this XP picked up as you can get. Soothing Warmth, why not? Let's just take it, although it probably won't help us out too much. I mean, you know, the chance at a heal is never a bad thing. Of course, right now I'm in pretty good shape and not needing one, but we no doubt will rub a baddie the wrong way here at some point. We should have a boss sitting somewhere here. Just gonna have to hunt him down a little. Where are you, all boss man? Ooh, lost my holy shield. There's the boss. Ooh, no. I mean, I got the health sitting there on the ground. I can just go snag it, but these little grenade guys, the little red grenade balls, they are the worst, man. They are the worst. I'm just going to get to safety here just a little bit. I got to remember where that heal is. See if we can't get this guy burned. And there is Overload. This is going to be huge, huge, huge. Oh no. Lost another health there. What do we got? Every third lightning strike deals double damage and generates 1 ammo. Perfect. Alright, let's get back over and get this point of health here. That way we're not in crazy Derpville. And now we just got to focus on getting as much XP as we can collected. That way we're able to burn those that 5-minute bosses, the 2 bosses. And then those should give us enough power just to really just destroy for the remainder of the map. Oof. Such a close call here. Now at this point, another thing that would really help me out is probably getting a little bit of Pierce. And I could go with Bounce, which I still haven't taken any Bounce yet. What do we got? We got Fresh Clip. Fresh Clip's not going to do anything for us. Let's take the Divine Blessing. Of course, we're going to have to get our Holy Shield back before that Divine Blessing is going to do anything for us. These guys are tough. They are much, much tougher. Now, in Darkness 3, of course, the deal is elites have more health. And, yeah. Everything is getting a little bit thicker and a little healthier, that is for certain. We're still able, you know, we still got a pretty decent amount of clear going, though. Okay, our Holy Shield is back. Good stuff there. I think a little bit of bounce is probably going to go a long way here. I want to go for some bounce next. Bounce or pierce, to be honest. Both of them would be just absolutely beneficial. And what choices do we have? Well, we got 2 more max ammo. We got watch and learn. Let's just take armed and ready here, because that will potentially unlock another one of the synergies. Assuming I have the rest of the requirements, which I think I do. I'm not positive here. Yeah, a little pierce would be glorious right now. With the mobs starting to stack up a bit. We're at the 5-minute mark, or getting close to it. I don't want to have this many enemies on the screen when the 5-minute bosses show. Let's do as much clearing as we can. Oof, oof, oof. Alright, what do we got? Wow, still not getting a bounce. This excitement is pretty darn good, though. 35% fire rate, or 20% chance. Or no, it's 20% pickup range, and then 35% fire rate for 1 second when you grab XP. And of course, we're just constantly grabbing XP, so... More fire rate, once again, equals more lightning, and more lightning equals more goodness. Okay, here comes the boss. I usually like, you know, we got 2 bosses here on this one. I usually like to take this one out first. I'm assuming that's probably what everybody does. Those little grenades are getting me. Now, I am keeping this guy frozen pretty darn good right now. So I'm avoiding that special attack just by keeping him frozen up. He's healthy. He is definitely healthy. Alright, and there we go. Boss 1 down. So what do we have? We got elasticity, we got power, which does give us 1 piercing. However, it lowers our fire rate. I think the power is going to be our best choice, though. I don't like losing that fire rate. I mean, we could take the elasticity and get the bounces. Man, it's such a tough call. Pierce or bounce? You know what? Let's go with elasticity. That way we don't lose the fire rate. So we got 2 bounces going now. We just got to locate this other boss here. The little eyeballs that are shooting these red grenade bomb type things are just absolutely brutal. It's been pretty much my nemesis my entire time playing the game so far. Those guys are the worst. You know, let's find the other boss. Where is it at? We're getting so many bounces now. We're definitely... oh, there he is, right below. So let's just go ahead and clear down to this guy, and we should be able to get him smoked relatively quick. And there we go. Gun mastery is what I was looking for. I get 15% fire rate back, plus I get piercing. So that is really the big 2 things I'm going for here. Of course, our gun damage is nothing. So just getting more lightning bolts, more pierce, just good stuff. This guy is just getting knocked back like crazy, though. Get a little bit cleared around me here. Holy crap, man. There we go. Alright, we finally got him. What are we going to get here? Lightning Strike also inflicts burn. That's one that I would prefer to have gotten earlier. But, you know, better late than never. So we are now burning with our Lightning Strikes as well, which is just so huge. You know, there's no shortage of Lightning Strikes, that's for sure. So now it is just about the shred. Let's just burn it on up. We got 3 more minutes. Any choices we take at this point, we just want to make sure we're not taking a choice that's going to fight anything. Call down lightning to strike random enemies. You know, Clearly we need more lightning, so let's go for it. Of course, I got to get my Divine Shield back to get any benefit from that at all, but... we are getting it, that is for damn sure. I'm curious how far this build is going to push. You know, how many darkness levels will I be able to clear? That is probably what I'm going to do today on stream, is try to push as high as I can and see what we get to here. But this is just an absolute shredder of a build. See, now regenerates after 1 minute. We get Glare, Vitality. Let's just take this one. That way, hopefully, we get our Divine Shield back a little quicker. And there it is. So we just got an additional Lightning Strike, plus we got that movement speed and all the other benefits that are coming with Divine Shield for me right now. And I think we're just able to spray at the moment. Just spray and go in any random direction. So got to level 31 so far this attempt. Looks like we'll probably be at around, what, 33, 34 maybe? By the time the run is done. Let's see, where do we go now? Kill clip? No. You know what? Do we want another? We get 10% fire rate out of that rubber bullets too, so let's take that additional 10% fire rate. We don't really need the extra bounce, but the, 10% fire rate is not too terrible, that's for sure. And what do we have this time? Siege. Fresh clip, kill clip. Let's go ahead and go with Siege. I mean, I want to try to get as high level as I can, so I'm not actually going to get the benefit from Siege here, because I don't want to stand still. I want to go and collect and collect and collect. I'd like to get to level 35. I think that's the highest I've ever gotten in a run, so far. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. Maybe. We will see. Well, let's just take this one and get an additional 30% projectile speed. Am I going to be able to get to level 35? If I did a little better job at collecting XP as we went, I think, it could be substantially higher than this. But I do think 35 is probably... I don't think I've ever gotten to 35. I think this will be a first for me. A personal best. So I can't exactly complain about that. And there we go. And, oh, we finally get penetration and that pierce. So let's go ahead and take it. It doesn't really matter at this point. With 20 seconds left. However, better late than never. Man, am I going to be able to get 36? There's no way. No. Not going to have quite enough time to get 36, but so close, so close. And there we are, Darkness 3. So there's a look at the loadout of what I ended up going with. We ended up getting, 1, 2, 3 of the additional synergies added in. So lightning for the win, y'all. It just wrecks it. So I absolutely love it. I'm having a blast playing the game. If you haven't checked this game out yet, I do strongly suggest it. It's just plain fun. But that is going to get it for now, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.